Hi everybody. Today we are going to work with the bow a little bit. We have already learned how to hold the bow at the balance point. And so today we're going to learn how to put the bow in a toilet paper tube and bow back and forth. So you'll need a few items for class today. You need a toilet paper tube. Now I have a piece of plastic PVC pipe, but a toilet paper tube will work just as well. Okay, you need a rubber band. Okay, you need your metronome, and you need your book open to page 13. And then, of course, you need your instrument and your bow and your shoulder rest. Okay, so go ahead and put everything together. Tighten your bow up, okay, as we instructed you on previous video. And then you'll have everything ready to go. Okay, so the first step is we need to put the toilet paper tube onto the violin or viola. Okay? So the rubber band is going to go under the strings. Okay? And then the tube is going to go on top of the strings. And then I'm going to wrap the rubber band around the ends of the tube. So let me do that to my instrument, and then I will show you. I have to do it laying down here so that it's safe. Okay, so I put the rubber band under the strings. I put the tube on top, and then I just simply wrapped the ends of the rubber band around the tube to hold it on. Okay. I want the tube as close to the bridge as possible, and I want it as straight as possible. Looks pretty good there. Okay? Okay, so you're going to have that, and then you have your bow, and I'm holding my bow at the balance point. Then I can get into playing position, stick the bow inside the tube, okay, and then I can move my bow back and forth. So notice my bow is staying perpendicular to the strings, right? So if my bow starts to go this way, I need to make an adjustment. If my bow starts to go this way, I need to make an adjustment. Now when I move away from my body, we call that a down bow. When I move my hand towards my body, we call that an up bow. Okay? When you go down bow, you have to open your elbow just a little bit. Okay? Very common mistake. When people go down bow, they don't open the elbow, and the bow swerves crooked like this. Okay, so open your elbow. As you go up bow, you have to bump your wrist just a little. Do you see how the wrist is the top of the mountain? Okay, it's a little bitty slope going this way, and it's a little bitty slope going this way. Okay, but the wrist is the top. So as I go up bow, I have to bend my wrist just a little to keep that bow moving in a straight line. So elbow, wrist. Elbow, wrist. Okay, so what I would like you to do first is just turn the video off and go and practice this in a mirror and watch your bow and just get used to going all the way back and forth in a nice straight line. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video, go practice that and come back. Okay, now that you can do that, the next step is to turn on your metronome and practice your half notes. So my metronome is set to 69. Okay, and I'm going to practice half notes with the bow. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so do a bunch of half notes. Again, keeping the bow nice and straight. Okay, then you can try quarter notes. So twice as fast. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So bow is moving quite a bit faster. You have to be pretty good at your half notes before you try these quarter notes. See how the bow is staying nice and straight? Okay, then you can try whole notes. Okay, 4 counts, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, I would go ahead and pause the video and do lots of practice with the metronome. Half notes, quarter notes, whole notes. And then you can go back and forth. Maybe you do 2 half notes, 4 quarter notes, 2 whole notes. Okay, do different combinations of half notes and whole notes. Okay, I'll mention one more thing, and that is the direction of the bow hair. Okay, so if you look closely, you can see that the hair is facing slightly towards the bridge. And if I go this way, see how the hair is facing the scroll now? Okay, I want the hair facing this way. Okay, so I want the hair like that, not like that. And I want the hair facing in just a little bit towards my nose, towards the bridge. Okay, so pay attention to that as well. So go ahead and pause the video and work with your metronome until you get the hang of that, and then come back. Okay, so now that you have practiced without the metronome, okay, getting the bow nice and straight, standing in front of a mirror, and you've practiced with the metronome, half notes, whole notes, and quarter notes, now you can play a couple of songs in the book. So if you go to page 13 and go to the rosin wraps, okay, exercise number 37, you can see over the first note there's a symbol. It looks like a staple. Okay, that means down bow. And remember, down bow is when our bow moves away from our body. And then the second note has a V, which means up bow. That is when our bow moves towards our body, okay, or to the left. Okay, so pay attention to those symbols to make sure you're going the correct direction. Okay, so I'm going to turn my metronome on to 69 again. Okay, don't forget to repeat. Okay, so play along with me. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, pull. Down, rest, up, rest, down, rest, up, rest, up, down, up, down, rest, up, repeat. Down, rest, up, rest, down, rest, up, rest, down, up, down, up, down, rest, up, rest. Very good. Okay, number 38. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, up, down, rest, up, down, up, rest, down, up, rest, rest, down, up, repeat. Down, up, down, rest, up, down, up, rest, down, up, rest, rest, down, up, rest, rest. Very nice. Now 39. 1, 2, ready, play. Down, up, rest, rest, down, up, rest, rest, down, rest, up, rest, down, up, down, repeat. Down, up, rest, rest, down, up, rest, rest, down, rest, up, rest, down, up, down, up. Okay, so each day that you practice, try to practice in that sequence. Okay, so practice without the metronome, without the music, in front of a mirror, and just get all the joints working properly. Then practice with a metronome, half notes, whole notes, quarter notes. And then practice with a metronome on your rosin wraps. Okay, do that several times and you should be good to go.